Hello beautiful stars, and welcome to my channel, Queen Sunbeam Tarot. I hope all is well with you and your beautiful family. So as you can see by that title, we're going to be diving into who is your familiar. Now in this video, you're going to be getting information about who your familiar is, but mostly you'll be getting the message from your familiar, okay? So, and I will be doing a pick a card within the pick a card where you guys will intuitively choose who your familiar is, okay? So, that being said, I need for you guys to really get calm, get relaxed, get into a nice vibe. That way you can be guided by your intuition when choosing between the options that I have before you, okay? So if you need more time, then pause the video. If not, then go ahead and click that description box and then click on the timestamp for whichever one you feel the most drawn to, and then I will see you at your pause selection. If anything I say today resonates, then make sure you like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to join the SunStar family. I would love to have you. Make sure you subscribe, you hit that bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a video. And then also check out my Instagram and TikTok. That information is down below, as well as the information to donate to my channel. It is not required, but it is greatly appreciated. And let's go ahead and get started with option number 1. Hello, group number 1. Okay. Let's go ahead and have you guys, I'm going to go ahead and have you guys choose which card you feel the most drawn to. Okay, for group number 1, or option for group number 1, we're going to do the pick a card within the pick a card for you guys to choose who is your familiar. Okay, so for option number 1, we have this card. For option number 2, we have this card. For option number 3, we have this card. And for option number 4, we have this card. Okay, if you need more time, then pause the video right here, okay, in order to make your decision. I'm going to go ahead and start with option number 1. So for option number 1, you have the crow as your familiar. You may see crows a lot, okay. For option number 2, we have dragonfly, okay. You may see that a lot in the physical. For option number 3, we have zebra. And for option number 4, we have otter. Okay, so these are the familiars that came out for you guys. All right, let's go ahead and see what the message is from these familiars, okay? What is the message for option number 1, or group number 1, from their familiars? Now the message will be for the collective group that chose group 1, okay? So everyone that chose group 1, the message will be the same, even though you have different familiars that came out for you, okay? And even if you feel drawn to, let's say you chose the crow as your familiar, if you feel drawn to the zebra, you still take that, you still resonate with that, okay? That doesn't mean that your familiar, you know, is just that. You can, I feel like you can have multiple familiars. So we have the 8 of Cups. Four of Swords. Oh, the Magician. It's time to really get grounded and get centered, okay? Centered for sure. We have the 10 of Cups that came out, but it also came out with another card. We have the Page of Wands. Yeah, look at that. It's time to really leave behind. Look, it's time to really get clear about certain things. We have the Knight of Swords at the back of the deck. It's time to really get clear about things, okay? With the 8 of Cups, your familiar is saying leave behind what is no longer working, okay? Leave behind what is no longer suited for you. I'm going to get a clarifier for the 8 of Cups so we can be specific. Yeah, leave behind your worries and your fears, okay? That's what I just heard. With the 9 of Swords, leave behind your worries and your fears because it's not serving you, okay? I feel like if you feel very anxious, if you feel very worried, if you feel very outside of yourself, then it's really time to get back in, right? It's really time to get back in and focus in on your healing with the Four of Swords. If things aren't really I feel like there's anxiety, there's some fears that you guys may have, but I feel like you're working on leaving those fears and things behind, because it's a time for healing for you guys, okay? It's a time for you to ground. If you can go outside and put your feet in the grass, or if you can imagine yourself growing roots from your feet, you know what I'm saying, and do some visualization or meditation work would be great for you guys in order to rebalance yourself, okay? Yes, you may be going through a rebirth. If you chose the Crow, you most definitely may be going through a rebirth or some sort of transformation. So keep that in mind, especially with the Dragonfly as well. That's what I'm picking up on, okay? You may be going through some sort of rebirth or transformation. Now over here is a lot of happiness over here, okay? We got the Magician, Page of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. With this, I'm seeing that this is after you go through this healing period, letting go of certain anxieties, worries, fears that have been holding you back. After you heal yourself from that, I see over here that you're going to be coming into a beautiful manifestation, okay? I feel like things are going to be really changing into a more positive vibe with the Ten of Cups. You're finding your fulfillment. You're finding what really sparks you and lights you up, okay? I love to see that for y'all. So let's see what else we have with your oracle cards. So we have lay a solid foundation, okay, with the Beaver spirit. And then we have, groundhog spirit, time to let go. Okay, I love that. Okay, so also what I'm getting here, I love the synchronicity of it all, because it's like I laid the card time to let go on top of the side where I feel like there's a happiness, there's a lightness, there's joy here, and then lay the solid foundation on top of the side where it's a little bit on the darker aspect, okay, where the shadow aspects are showing up. So let me tell you guys what I'm getting with this. With time to let go, I feel like when it comes to your manifestations and the things that you're trying to bring into this world, the world that you're trying to create, don't hold on to it so tightly to where you feel worried, where you feel anxious, where you feel like you'll never get there and you overthink it and you just let it all get the best of you. Don't do that. Let it go and hold the faith that your manifestations, the fulfillment that you want to see, the light that you want to see in this world and what you want to create will happen, okay? So it's connected, it's interconnected, as you can see. Let go so that way you can be able to bring it in, okay? Don't hold on to it so tightly and be so overly focused on it, is what I'm seeing here as well. With the lay a solid foundation, I feel like as you clear out the clutter of the things that no longer belong in your energy field, is what I'm seeing, you will be able to lay that solid foundation to bring in the Ten of Cups, to bring in your fulfillment, to bring in the happy home, to bring in, you know, the things in the success that you want to see. So just keep that in mind. That's what your familiar is telling me, okay? What else do we have here? Pirate ship. Set sail on a new adventure. Explore beyond the horizon. And I feel like this is about the deep dive and shadow work that you guys may be doing. It looks to me like you guys are doing some shadow work, okay? Let's see what else we have. Sand dollar. Manifestation. Be open to receiving. Come on, y'all. Like, this is what I'm talking about. There's a manifestation that wants to come in for you guys, for sure. Like, if you're worried about a manifestation coming in, or maybe you're thinking like, look at that Knight of Pentacles at the back of the deck. Maybe it's taking, it's taking too long. Like, when is it coming in? I've been waiting for forever. That's the vibe. That's the vibe that I'm getting. But like, don't worry about it, okay? Your familiar is saying, if you laid a solid foundation, if you put in the work, you're laying the foundation by putting in the work and keeping the faith, it will come in for you, okay? It's best not to worry and over predict, is what I just heard. Over predict what is going to happen. Don't do that, because then you're going to close yourself off to the manifestation that wants to come in. So your familiar is telling you, be open to the beautiful blessings that you are about to receive, okay? That's what they want to tell you, because you're going to go on this whole brand new adventure. You have to be open to it, and you have to be open to exploring different routes as well, especially when it comes to like laying a foundation and like whatever goal or success that you're trying to create or achieve, you do have to be open to going different routes in order to get there. Okay, because not everything is going to go exactly how you planned it. Option number one. Sometimes you gotta shake things up in order to get a different result. Okay, so just keep that in mind as well. But this is the message that I received from your familiar. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a big fat like, comment down below, and subscribe to join the SunStar family. I would most definitely love to have you. Also, please check out my Instagram and TikTok. That information is down below, as well as the information to donate to my channel. It is not required, but it is greatly appreciated. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. I am out. Peace. Okay, so hello group 2. Okay, so what we have for you, as you can already see, the pick a card within the pick a card, where you guys will be intuitively choosing which familiar is yours. Okay, and if you choose a familiar and you feel drawn to another familiar out of a different option, that's okay too, because I personally feel like you have more than one familiar. Okay, so just keep that in mind. And I chose to do a pick a card within the pick a card in order for you guys to get a more feeling of it being more personal. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and see what we have. I'm going to show you guys what options are what. Okay, so for option number 1, we have this card. For option number 2, we have this card. For option number 3, we have this one. And for option number 4, we have this one. What I need for you guys to do is pause the video if you need more time. I'm going to begin with option number 1. Let's see. Dolphin. So for those that chose the card 1, this is your familiar. All right, so for card 2, we have the moth. Okay, beautiful. You may see any of these animals in the physical. Okay, if you do not, that's okay. You may see them in your dreams as well. This is your familiar showing up. Your familiar shows up in whatever way it chooses to show up for you. Okay, but we have dolphin, moth, and then we have spider. Okay, so you may see a lot of spiders. Option number 2. Or card number 2, people. I mean, did I say card number 2? Oh, excuse me. So sorry. So again, for option number 1, we have the dolphin, or card number 1, we have the dolphin. Card number 2, we have moth, and card number 3, we have spider. Okay. And then for those that chose card number 4, we have the deer. Okay. So these are your familiars. For those that chose the group, option number 2, these are your familiars. Card 1, dolphin. Card 2, moth. Card 3, spider. Card 4, deer. Now I'm going to put these off to the side, and we're going to dive into the message from your familiar. Okay? Sorry if I got a little confused there, guys. All right, what is the message from their familiar for option number 2 people, or group 2 people? What is the message from their familiar for group 2 people? The star. Oh yeah, like when I first started, like before I started your video, when I was setting up your cards, I heard the song, "You're My Angel." So I think that your guys' familiar thinks really highly of you. Okay. All right, let's see what else we have. Judgment. 2 majors. Okay, so this is a very important topic that they're talking about here. The moon, another major. Okay, and we have the 4 of Pentacles. I'm going to get one more extra card. One more extra card. Yeah, Page of Swords. I feel that's important here. Queen of Cups at the back of the deck. Okay. You guys may be my psychics, okay? You guys may be my psychics, highly intuitive individuals with the moon card coming out, okay? You also may have a deep connection with angels and things like that. I'm picking that up as well. So with the, like, look at the colors that we have here. We have like this purplish, like the third eye, the crown, and the blue. We got the throat chakra. It's giving, okay? That's what it's giving. I feel like you guys are really working through, I feel like you're moving through a tough energy, option number 2, people, or group 2. I feel like you're moving through a tough energy. I have never noticed. Do you see that animal in the back? I've never noticed that in that card. And that's giving me the energy of you guys purifying yourself, cleansing yourself in some way, shape, or form. That's what I'm getting. You guys are cleansing yourself. There's something maybe you're healing from. It's like I'm getting that you guys are healing a part of yourself in order to walk a new path. That's what I'm getting with the Star and the Judgment. Healing a part of yourself in order to walk a new path. And I just heard divine connection. So this, again, this is a very spiritual pile. I feel like there's some sort of, when you move, option number 2, group 2, if like when you move in your life, I feel like you move intuitively. You don't just jump into anything. You move intuitively. I feel like you have a deep connection to source, okay? To the creator of all. You have a deep connection. And it's like, that's why when you move intuitively. And I feel like you guys are going through some sort of awakening or coming into your deepest calling is what I'm getting here as well. There will be a truth that is revealed to you as well, group 2. With the moon card, there will be a truth that is revealed to you. And especially with the moon and the star, I feel like that is interconnected to where it's like, it's a lot of messages, but I feel like it's interconnected where you're receiving some sort of light code or some sort of light. There's light being shined upon a situation with the 4 of Pentacles, okay? Because I feel like there may have been something that you were holding on to that you may not have been aware that was good for you, like that was not good for you. I feel like you were holding on to something that wasn't good for you. Okay, you may have been choosing to hold on to something that wasn't good for you. And I feel like there's going to be this massive awakening or wake up call. And this is going to show you where it is you are meant to be or what it is that you are meant to be doing. Okay, let's give me a card for the 4 of Pentacles. Give me a card for the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, give me a card for the moon. Give me a card for the moon. Okay. Oh, okay. So for the moon, we have the Ace of Cups. All right. And then for the 4 of Pentacles, we have the 10 of Cups. What I feel like, what I'm getting here is that you were holding on to your emotions. Option number 2 or group 2. You were holding on to your emotions. For some reason, that's what I'm getting. Like with the 10 of Cups coming out for the 4 of Pentacles, what you were holding on to was an overwhelming sense of emotion. Okay, I feel like there's some sort of, it's like you weren't really letting yourself cry it out. You weren't really letting yourself really feel. For some of y'all, I'm getting that you wasn't really allowing yourself to truly feel happy because you were afraid that it would be taken away. Okay, you were afraid that it would be taken away. So it's like you weren't even allowing yourself to fully emote or fully express whatever it is that you need to express. Okay, that's what I'm getting. That's crazy, yo. That's crazy. But there's going to be this massive healing happening here where you're going to finally be able, or finally feel like you're able to let it all out. Let it all out. If it's about crying and you needing a good damn cry, you're doing it. And then you're going to feel so much better after. If it's about feeling happy and allowing yourself to feel happy and not expecting for things to go to shit because you allowed yourself to feel happy, it's going to be good. After you just allow yourself to feel it, you will feel great. I feel like you guys are coming into new knowledge where it's okay to feel and be who you are. There's nothing wrong with who you are, group 2. There's nothing wrong with the way that you feel and the way that you handle things. I feel like some of you guys as well may like have this like sometimes you get very angry or sometimes you get very upset about certain things, okay? And I feel like you maybe hold it against yourself, or maybe you feel like something's wrong with you because you feel something. There's nothing wrong with you for feeling. Feeling is natural, okay? And I feel like with that deer spirit energy that came out, I feel like it's like allowing yourself to be soft, allowing yourself to be, I feel like as well, why am I getting catered to? Some of you guys need to be catered to, but allowing yourself to be soft, allowing yourself to be taken care of. Remembering with the spider spirit, remembering that all things are connected, okay? Everything is connected, and it's okay. It is okay. And again, with the dolphin spirit, it's good. It's okay to be happy. It's okay. Like, whatever you're feeling in the moment is okay. It's really about allowing yourself. Your familiars, the familiars that came out for you guys, group 1, really just want you to know it's okay to be exactly who you are. There's nothing wrong with you. Okay? Absolutely nothing wrong with you. So let's see what we have with your oracle cards. Be fearless and bold. Exactly. And then we have take the lead, stag spirit. Okay. So I feel like, yeah, don't be afraid. Like, I feel like there's this energy of don't be afraid to take the path. Don't be afraid to take the path. Like, don't be afraid to go on a journey that is like that, you know, is going to be a little bit more difficult, but it's going to be a hell of a lot more rewarding. Don't be afraid to do that. Don't be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone. I feel like that's what this is about. Again, like, if you guys, because again, that moon card and the 4 of Pentacles was giving off a wave of emotion, right? A wave of emotion, or a wave of you stifling yourself or you holding yourself back. There's something inside of you that is bright, that is beautiful, that I feel like in some way, shape, or form, group 2, you are holding yourself back, okay? You're holding it back. You have a beautiful light inside of you guys, option number 2, or group 2 people. And don't hold yourself back. Don't hold back that light because it needs to shine bright. That's why I was seeing that with the star and the moon is interconnected. Like, you guys need to allow for yourself to truly be seen. The good and the bad, okay? The good and the bad, okay? Because I feel like there will be individuals that truly understand you as a person, or, you know, they can't, I feel like, me personally, I feel like no one can truly understand exactly what you go through, but I do feel that people can get you, just get you and understand you. They may not understand fully what you're going through, but they get you as a person. They understand who you are as a person. And I feel like if you're worried about people understanding you in that way, don't be worried, because you'll find those people that just get it, okay? And I feel like you will find those people by taking the lead in your own life. You know what I'm saying? And not being afraid to truly show who you are. Okay? That's why we get in that be fearless, be bold energy and take the lead. This is a very, stag spirit is very linked to like royalty, right? Being very royal. So it's about really respecting your own divine creation, your own divinity. Okay? So let's see what we have. We have no. Seagull, look at the bigger picture, bird's eye view. Okay. So with no, I feel like this is one of the reasons why, this is one of the ways that you guys kind of like hold yourself back. Okay, this is one of the ways that you guys hold yourself back, by not saying no when you really want to say no. Okay, like, don't do that, because it's like, again, be fearless, be bold. If you don't feel like you want to go out on a Saturday night, say no. if you don't feel like you want to babysit your sister's cousin, your sister's, or babysit your sister's children or whatever, say no. It's about respecting how you feel, respecting your own divinity with that no that came out here. When you want to say no, say no. Because as you place those boundaries and you respect yourself, other people will either understand or fall away. And if they fall away, you don't have to hold on to the burden of saying yes when you really want to say no. Okay? So it's a win-win, the way I look at it. But yeah, so we have look at the bigger picture, bird's eye view. So I feel like with that card is really about seeing that. I feel like what I'm getting with that is that seeing that every little thing counts. Like, I feel like sometimes maybe you make decisions that maybe are not the healthiest choice for you. And I feel like it's like you do it, but I feel like you do it in a very like unconscious type of way. Like, okay. And I say that like, okay, well, I'm going to be there for this person. You're doing it out of the kindness of your heart. I feel like you do things out of the kindness of your heart. But it's really about looking at the bigger picture, because if you don't have that energy to give, why are you giving? You know, why are you continuously giving energy that you don't even really have? That's going to be a detriment to you and your soul. So just keep that in mind. And I also feel like looking at the bigger picture is also talking about really just allowing yourself to fully express, right? Like we talked about, fully express who you are. Because you don't want to like end up one day, you don't want to die one day and be like, dang, I never really said this, or I never really did that. I never really showed exactly who I was. No, live in full, okay? That is the message that I have for you guys. Option number 2, or group 2 people. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a big fat like, comment down below, and subscribe to join the SunStar family. I would love to have you. Make sure when you subscribe, you hit that bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a video. Also, check out my Instagram and TikTok. That information is down below, as well as the information to donate to my channel. It is not required, but it is greatly appreciated, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. And I am out. Peace. Okay, so hello, group 3. Okay, now this portion of the video is going to be the pick a card within the pick a card. Okay, so you guys are going to be picking a card out of these cards that I have right here, and you're going to be picking whichever card you feel the most drawn to intuitively, and whatever card you choose is going to be your familiar. So this is card 1, this is card 2, this is card 3, and this is card 4. Okay, now if you choose card 1 and you feel drawn to card 3, that is okay, because I feel like you have more than one familiar. Me personally, I feel like people can have more than one familiar, so just keep that in mind. Okay, if you need more time, then please pause the video here. But I'm going to get started with card number 1 to see who your familiar is. Let's see. Hummingbird. Okay. And you may see these familiars in your physical life. Okay. And if not, then again, you may see them in your dreams. And if you don't see them at all, that's okay. They're just around you and protecting you in the astral. So we have crocodile for card 2. Shark for card 3, swan for card 4. Okay, so I'm gonna put these off to the side, and then we're gonna dive into your message from your familiar. Eight of Swords, Six of Cups, ooh, Six of Wands, oh, Ace of Wands. I feel like there's something here that you're going to be very successful at. That's what I'm getting. I just heard that. There's something here that you're going to be very successful at. I'm so sorry, guys. It just started raining when I did your pile. That may be a sign for somebody. but it's raining right now. So if you can hear that, I'm so sorry. But I love the rain. All right, I'm gonna actually pull one more card for you guys for the middle. One more card. The Chariot. See, there's something that you guys are going to be very successful at. I keep getting that. Yes. Okay. You just got to be patient, because the Temperance card flipped out with the Ten of Wands. Be patient, okay? Because you will be very successful. You just got to be patient, okay? Be patient with yourself. But yeah. So let's go ahead and see what I'm getting with your cards. So we have the Eight of Swords. I feel like, do not ever, option number 3, people, group 3, I feel like your familiar is saying, don't ever hold yourself back, okay? Don't ever hold yourself back from greatness, is what I just heard. Don't ever hold yourself back from greatness, okay? Because I feel like you've had so much potential since you were a child. You had so much potential, and you still do. There's so much that you can accomplish, group 3. And I feel like your familiars are basically telling you that, like, don't count yourself out ever, because you can be very successful. People will see you, see your worth, see your value. Especially if you're making choices that lead you there, that lead you to your success. So you're working very hard on your goals. You're not giving up. You know what I'm saying? I feel like sometimes you may get stuck though. Why do they get stuck sometimes, Spirit? I feel like you get stuck sometimes with the Four of Swords and the King of Swords. You get stuck sometimes because you don't give yourself enough time to really rest your mind. I feel like your thoughts may be the thing that really trap you up. Like, you may feel like, sometimes you may feel like you're in competition with yourself or competition with somebody else, where you feel like you need to catch up. There's something about you feeling like you need to catch up. This may be something unconscious too, since we have the Four of Swords. You may not even realize it, but sometimes you just trip your own self up in your mind. Okay. Yeah, again, Temperance coming out. It's have patience. Option group 3, have patience. Okay, because when you don't hold patience for yourself, when you don't hold space for yourself, where it's like, okay, I know that things will get better. Okay, I know that, I know that right now it may not seem like I'm achieving my goals. I know that right now I may not be exactly where I want to be, but that doesn't mean that I won't be able to get there. That doesn't mean that I'm not on track to getting there. Keep that in mind. Your familiar really wants you to know that. Like, even if you don't see the success, that doesn't mean that it's not coming. That doesn't mean that it's not happening. Just remember that, please. That's what your familiars are saying. Let's see what else we have here, though. Reclaim your power, Panther Spirit. Coyote Spirit, trust in divine detours. Come on. Yeah, because I wanted to get more, but that's basically what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, okay, so this message is pretty much clear. Group 3 really needs to just trust themselves and trust where they're going and believe in themselves and not let their impatience hold them back. Okay. And then we have trust in divine detours. Yeah, if things aren't going in the way that you maybe plan for them to go, or maybe you're not exactly where you want to be, that's okay. That doesn't mean that you're not advancing. That doesn't mean that you're stuck forever in a situation, that you will never be growing. No, that's not what it means. Sometimes things take time. Sometimes there's detours when it comes to your path, because maybe there's something more you need to learn, and that something more you need to learn can most definitely be to reclaim your power and not give it away. I feel like with reclaim your power, with the Panther Spirit, sometimes you guys give your power away out of impatience. There's something about that. The Sun, Ten of Pentacles. So many good cards come out for you guys. But it's just like, oh, with the Four of Cups, I'm getting have you asked yourself if this is what you truly want and desire as well? Like, is this what you truly want? Because if it is, then you already know that it's yours. You already feel that it's yours, whether you're seeing the growth or not with the Seven of Pentacles. You already just kind of know it in your spirit, know it in your heart, that this is mine. No one can ever take it away. You wouldn't give up on it. You know what I'm saying? You would keep going. Knight of Wands. Yeah. You wouldn't give up on it, no matter what. No matter what. Okay? Your familiars are saying, ask yourself, is this success? Maybe it's financial success. Maybe it's, a creative project. Maybe it's a goal. Whatever it is for you. Is this really what you want? Because yes, with everything in you, yes, you can achieve it. Yes, you can accomplish it. But are you going to give your power away before it even happens? Like, are you going to give up before it even happens? Or stay stuck before it even happens? Maybe because in the past you may have, like, I feel like you may feel like you failed in the past in some way, shape, or form. Let's see what that Six of Cups. Yeah. I feel like in the past maybe you didn't see the growth that you wanted to see. Yeah, and that really hurt you with the Three of Swords. In the past you may have not seen the growth that you wanted to see in the past. And maybe that's what trips you up. Like, you start thinking about, damn, but when I tried to do it this way, it didn't work. But when I tried this, it didn't work. Like, maybe this isn't for me. But I feel like your familiars are really asking you to look deep within your heart to find the answer. Look deep within your heart. Is this something that you find yourself maybe wanting to give up on, but you could never do it because it's something that is in your heart that's telling you to keep moving forward, that's telling you to keep holding on to this? Maybe you just find yourself continuously trying to come back to this, whatever this is for you. Okay, maybe you just find yourself continuously coming back to it. That's because it's yours. Okay, it's yours. It's meant for you. If that's the case, if you keep coming back to it and you just don't even know why, but it's just something that you feel inside of yourself that this is what you need, that's because it's yours. That it's meant for you. But sometimes what's meant for you may take a little time. Sometimes what's meant for you is not the easiest path. Okay? So don't give your power away by giving up. Okay? Don't give your power away by giving up. Your familiars are asking you to stay on course if this is what you feel inside of yourself. They're asking you to trust your heart. Trust your heart. Have faith in where you are going, Group 3. Have faith. Trust that it'll all work out, is what I just heard. Okay, so Flamingo, find balance, practice moderation. Okay, yeah, I feel like, especially if, like, the outside world, maybe you're watching too much television, or like maybe you have a certain goal, right? Let's say you have a certain goal. You want to lose weight. Let's say you want to lose weight, but but you are over here eating Cheetos on the couch 4 days out of the week. You know what I'm saying? And then on the rest of the days, maybe you're focusing a lot on work and not really putting any energy into exercising or eating right. You know what I'm saying? It's about that moderation. Not saying you have to cut everything out all at once, but having, let's say you're working out 3 days out of the week, right? But you're making sure you're eating healthy, let's say 5 days out of the week, and then you have that one cheat day. You know what I'm saying? It's about having that balance. You know what I'm saying? And if this isn't about, working out, and it's about starting a business or something, making sure that if it's about starting a business, that's going to be a lot harder than just going to get a job. So you're going to need to have that practical plan and that sense of balance when it comes to the vision that you're trying to create. Okay, so whatever this is for you, make sure that you're incorporating balance and moderation and not overworking yourself and not overdoing it, because that will lead you into feeling powerless. That will lead you into feeling stuck. Okay, so don't get stuck in a situation you don't want to be in. All right, so we have conch spell. Why did I say conch spell? Hopefully I'm saying that right. Shell. Messages from beyond communication. Okay, messages from beyond communication. So I feel like this is saying that, again, everything will work out, Group 3. And I feel like that's saying that Spirit your familiars, your spirit guides, your ancestors, angels even, will try to help you along the way. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Sorry, don't be afraid to ask for help when it comes to your spiritual team. Okay, keep that in mind. Don't be afraid to ask for help. And I do feel like you will be getting and receiving messages in regards to how you can move forward. Okay, but you just gotta make sure that you're taking time out, maybe to rest and to have that balance in your life as well. Okay, so that's what I got for you guys, group 3. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a big fat like, comment down below, and subscribe to join the SunStar family. I would love to have you. Make sure when you subscribe, you hit that bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a video. Also, check out my Instagram and TikTok. That information is down below, as well as the information to donate to my channel. It is not required, but it is greatly appreciated. And I hope to see you all in the next one. I am out. Peace.